What is going on, everyone? Drake here. We are back bringing you the best tips on YouTube for college football 26. To begin, I'm going to go ahead and break down a super easy to run defense that will get you by the first week or two here as I find other defenses to break down. Now, it's going to be out of 4-3 over. You can find this in 4-3 playbooks as well as 4-3 multiple playbooks. The play is going to be Sam Edge 3. Super easy setup here. Now, if you notice on the bottom of the screen here, we have the shell as cover 2. I just like that because it keeps the formation looking the same, no matter which formation that your opponent comes out in. Also, you want to make sure that you have autoflip on. Another important thing here, you want to make sure to have fast defensive ends. It's going to be key for the blitz working really well. And then you want to make sure the middle linebacker is a good user as well, so it's the fastest linebacker that you have. Put it at the middle linebacker spot so you have a good user. So let's go ahead and come out in the play and we'll break it down. So we have gone ahead and broken the huddle. You can see this is what the defense looks like. I'll typically just shade down. That way you just go ahead and take away any sort of match on your defense. And then with the defense itself, you can either just leave it like this and hike the ball or pinch your defensive line if you would like. The reason for the blitz working is this linebacker on the right hand side here, this like outwards blitz angle, will basically cause the tackle to kind of just recognize him and then allow this end on the right here, number 33, to fly by untouched. Now let's go ahead and let the blitz unfold here. See right there? Just flew around, sacked him in the backfield. Let's do it again. There, you can see, stands no chance. Super easy, super quick setup with this, and then it comes through, and they're going to have to immediately get rid of the ball. Otherwise, they're taking a sack in the backfield. Let's do it again here. See? Just like that. Go again. Here it comes. Screaming. Having to chuck it to the flat. Otherwise, they're going to eat dirt. So like I stated as well, you can run it again with pinching your defensive line if you want. See right there? It came right through. Sometimes it'll help with the run if you need a little bit more help stopping it. But let me show you. See? Here it comes, flying off the edge. So like I also stated, you want a fast user just to help you cover a lot of ground, but you also want to make sure that you're switch sticking around just to make the defense better. So you can see here that I immediately switch stick to the safety and the flat to cover the corner and the running back flat on the right here. So there are other shells that you can run with this defense. You can just run the stock cover 3. I'll run this sort of a shell as well. You can just go ahead and turn it into a cover 2 pretty quickly. You want to make sure that you're switch sticking around in this defense as well. It's just going to make it better. So like I stated, you want a fast linebacker here in the middle. It's just going to help with covering more space. And you can see I switch sticked around just to make sure I covered anything on the outside. See, call and hike here. I switch stick, you can see my user switch. That way I can either jump this running back route here in this play or kick it back up to cover the tight end. An important thing to note as well with this defense, sometimes you'll have it where your linebacker is offset like this. It's kind of just dependent on the formations. Now you need to make sure you move him in here so he's aligned on that inside hip of the end. I'll usually pinch my defensive line when I have to do that. And then from there, you can see he comes right around. That way the blitz is still working. You need to make sure to bring him in. User the middle, obviously like we do. And then you can simply just sit there and let the blitz scream. So another thing that I would recommend doing with this defense is basically just setting it up here like you normally would, and then you can kind of just throw different things at your opponent. So you can spy him if your opponent likes to run around. You can just put him in a zone, man him up to a defender he likes to throw to. Basically just not always run the blitz because your opponent will 100% expect it. You can mix it up and it's going to keep them guessing and allowing you to still get stops that way because you still have a defensive front here with 4 defensive linemen on it, so you're getting really good pressure regardless. So I hope you all did enjoy today's video. This is a super easy to run defense. Should pick you up a lot of wins on head-to-head over the first couple weeks here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the lab here, find some more defense, more offense for y'all. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you appreciate my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Any questions at all, comment below. I get to them as quickly as I can. I'll see you next time.